Hi, welcome to Fab's class, Flexibility, Agility, Balance, and Strength. So today I thought what we would do is do our exercises and our stretching and then review some practical things about exercise and what we're trying to help you do in everyday life to make your exercise really have a functional reason for why you do it. So with no further ado, before I forget, this class is not designed to diagnose or treat any illness. You take the class at your own risk. You should always seek a doctor's advice before starting a new exercise program, and do all of the exercises according to your abilities. So feel free to modify any exercise that I do so that it suits your personal needs. Here we go. So Alex is going to help me. Let's go ahead and start with our stretches. Sit. Okay, ready? So let's start up at the head. We're going to go side to side and not to the back. Okay, and if you need to use your fingers to kind of help get that range of motion, feel free to do that. Yeah, and then let's go down to the shoulders and do big shoulder rolls to the back. So I'll try and talk more loudly. Apparently there's some issues with sound. Okay, and roll your shoulders to your front. I don't think there's much I can do on my end to increase the sound. Hopefully your computers have a volume button or a way that you can amplify sound on your end. Okay, now let's go ahead and stretch our arms out wide and do little circles to the back. Okay, and palms down and little circles to the front. Good. Okay, and let's come down to the knees. We're going to warm up each of our knees. Giving them a good rub. Okay, let's do some leg lifts. So we're going to lift, kick, bring the knee up, set it down. Lift, kick, up, down. 10. 3, 2, last one. Good. Okay, other leg, same thing. Lift, kick, bring the knee up, set it down. Lift, kick, up, down. 10. I won't count because it makes it hard to focus. 3, 2, last one. Good. Okay, rub it out. Okay, now we're working our way from our head to our toe. So next, let's go down to the foot and do a point and a flex. Push and a pull. Let's do 10 of those. 10. 2, 1. Clockwise circles, we'll do 10 of those. 10. 2, 1. Other direction, let's do 10 circles. 10. 2, and 1. Good. Let's change feet. Other side. Push and pull. Point and flex. 10. 2, and 1. Clockwise circles. 10. 2, and 1. Counterclockwise circles. 10. 2, and 1. Good. Now let's bring our feet on the floor. I'm going to scoot back so you can see me. Let's do tapping with the toes. We're working on building ankle strength. Okay, let's switch it out and do heels. Heel up and down. Windshield wipers. Okay, let's do old-fashioned windshield wipers. In an old-fashioned car, the windshield wipers went like this. Okay, ready? Here we go. Out and in. Old-fashioned wipers. Okay, heel forward. If you like, you can add arms. It's important that your ankles are really strong because it helps with your balance. So these exercises are designed to help with ankle strength and coordination. Okay, toe back. You can do them seated or standing. I'm doing these in a chair just to make it easier for seated students. Okay, and let's go side to side. Okay, now let's try a coordination move. What we're going to do is we're going to start a beat with the right toe. Now what we're going to do is with the other foot, we're going to do double time. Together, wait, let's do double time on the right, single time on the left. Here we go. 2 clicks on the right for every 1 click on the left. Okay, now let's try the other side. So we'll start clicking with our toes. 1 time on the right, 2 times on the left. Good. Okay, shake it out. All right, very good. Okay, now the next part, I'm going to do it standing, but you can do it seated just as well. We're going to do big bear hugs, switching out the arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right arm all the way across the front and hold. Bend at the elbow. Bring the arm back. You can push from the front or pull from the back. Breathe in and out. Bringing your arms down. Left side, bring the arm across and hold. Palm up. Bend at the elbow and bring it back. Okay. Breathe in and out. Bringing the arms down. Okay. Let's go ahead and do window closers. So with our hands together, we're going to breathe in. Arms up, out, exhale and pull. Together, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, last one. Hands together, breathe in and together. Okay, let's go ahead and take out our bands. It's fine to do this seated or standing, either way. We're going to bring our band in front, hold it in the middle, and pull out with the hands. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and grab the band underneath, palms facing up. Go ahead and use your elbows against your side as leverage to help pull out. Otherwise, this can be a little hard on your rotator cuff. So underneath, pull out. Okay, let's do 10 of those. 10, 'Good. All right. Now, let's do the archer. So we're going to hold the right hand up like so. And turn to the side so you can see me. We're going to hold on to one end and pull down, straight down. 10. 2, and 1. Switch sides, other arm up. Once again from the side, we're going to pull straight down. Okay, I'm going to face you so you can just watch the front. 10. 1. Good. Okay, now let's take this band and bring it around behind your back. A little tidbit for the dog. Okay, so with the band around behind the back, we're going to bring it all the way around and hold it palms up. And let's go ahead and push straight out. We're going to do slight knee bends just so you don't get stiff. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now the next one we're going to do palms down. So palms facing down, we're going to punch across. Now as we turn, we're going to lift up that outside heel. Okay, so we get a better turn. Okay, let's do 10, 10, 9, 2, last set. Good. Okay, let's take the band off from around behind our back. And if you're not seated yet, we're going to go ahead and sit. If you're seated, we're going to catch up with you. We're going to take the band and we're going to put it under both thighs. Okay, this is going to let us do clams. So we're going to bring the band up, cross it over, put tension on it, okay? Keep your feet flat on the floor and push out with your knees. 10. 2, and 1. Now what she's looking for is a treat. Okay, let's go ahead and do open clams. So we're going to take the right foot, bring it out towards Alex here, and come back. So we'll do 10 of those. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and the other side, bring the leg up and out, and back in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's take the band off. Now let's put the band under both feet. So, middle of the feet, like so. Okay, now on this one, we're going to lift up the band. If that's hard on your rotator cuffs, on your shoulders, do it without the band. All right, here we go. 10. 10. Okay, and let's grab a little lower down, thumbs on top, and pull back. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Now pinning our elbows by our side, let's lift straight up. So we're going to work the forearms. You may want to put the band so that your thumbs are on top this way. If you can see that, here we go. 10. 1. Last one. Good. Okay. Now let's take one foot out of the band and leave one foot in. Now we're going to stop the truck by pushing the foot out. You can do one band thickness. You can do no band. I'm going to do double. So I'm going to take my band, fold it in half, put it underneath the middle of that foot, lift. Now we're going to stop the truck. 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's put that foot down, remove the band. We're going to put it under the other foot, like so. We're going to lift and push against the foot. Ready? 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And put the foot down. Okay. Now let's take our band. We're going to stretch it out wide and put it underneath both feet, like so. Let's row the boat. Now the idea here is you want your back to be pretty straight. Back very straight. The movement is coming with your whole back, really from your hips. Okay, so you're not moving the back this way. It's the whole back. One rigid piece. Here we go. Ready to row? Let's row. Let's row. Ooh. Good. All right. So it's just like rowing a boat. So your hands are holding oars. You're going to reach forward and pull back. 10. Woo. 9. 8. Somebody likes to row. 7. 2, and 1. Woo! All right. I think we're done with that exercise. Yeah. Woo. So excited. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. One very happy dog. Okay. So let's take our weights. Now you can do this seated. I'm just doing it standing because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing with the weights. But if you were seated, it would look the same. You'd be sitting, you'd bend at the elbows and come back down. All right, so standing. Here I am. So standing or seated. You ready, Alex? All right, so let's do curls. Bend at the elbow, back down. Let's do 10. 10. 2, and last one. Good. All right, let's do Trader Joe lifts. So when you go to the store and you have heavy bags, you're going to lift them up and set them down. So we practice. So it's a very practical exercise. Here we go. Let's do 10. 10. One more. One. And these days, if you're not going to the store, you still have things you have to pick up, right? So it's a good thing to practice. Now let's do lateral lifts. Now a lateral lift can put pressure on the rotator cuff. So I'm only going to go part way up, not even halfway. 10. Palms to the inside. Ready? 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, now let's do kickbacks. We're going to do half kickbacks. So I'm going to start here and then hinge my arm back. So from the side, it's hinge back and up. There we go. Facing forward. Let's do 10. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's see. Let's punch across. So we're going to lift the weights up and punch. Now notice I'm lifting up this outside heel as I punch across so that I get a little bit better reach and I'm not putting as much pressure on the knee. Okay, let's do 10 of those. 10. Okay, 10 on the other side. Okay, let's do each side one more time. 10. Back, and 10 more punches. Good, and up. And we'll bring them back. Okay, now let's practice doorknobs. Okay, I'm going to come closer to the screen. We're going to hold the weights up and just turn them very gently. Now I'm using my elbows against my side to brace because I really want to isolate that move to just the wrists. If this doesn't feel good, you can do it without the weights or skip it. You always want to do what's going to take the best care of you, right? Okay, back. Okay, what have we forgotten? Have we forgotten the doggy? I don't think so. Sit. Okay. All right, what are we going to do next? Let's do a little bit of an open and close, not much. Yeah. Elevator doors. Okay, let's put one weight down. So with one weight in our hand, we're going to rotate the weight forward and back. I'm going to step forward so you can see me. Rotate, rotate. So it's coming from the wrist again. Good. And back the other way. All right. Now we'll set that down. Okay. Now it's probably a good time to take a break. If you'd like to, you may want to get a drink of water, and then we'll start working on some strength in a different way. All right. Let's go ahead and work on leg strength. So what we're going to do is stand on the left and bring the right out and in. So let's do 10 of those. For this one, if you can, I recommend your stand and hold on to a chair. So we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change feet, other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's do points in 3 directions. And I'm going to do hand signals for people who can't hear me well. So we're going to lift the foot, touch to the front, side, back, side, front, bring the knee up and down. 2 more times, lift, front, side, back, side, front, up, down. Okay, last time, lift, front, side, back, side, front, up, down. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to lift, touch to the front, side, back, side, front, up, down. 2 more times. Lift, front, side, back, side, front, up, down. Okay, last time. Lift, front, side, back, side, front, up, down. Okay, let's do leg kicks to the back. Now the way this works is this exercise is really working on the muscles in your back. So it is a very upright, standing, leg stiff kind of kick. Very small. So stiff foot, straight leg, kick to the back. Okay? Let's do 10. 10. 2 and 1. Switch feet. So kicks to the back. Let's do 10. 10. 2 and 1. Good. Okay, let's do some hip circles to kind of loosen that up. Okay, and the next we're going to do some ankle strengthening. Okay, we're going to bring our feet together and let's come up on the toes and down. Scoot back so you can see me. Okay, let's do 10 of those. Up and down. 9. 2 and 1. Okay, now let's put our feet in the shape of the letter V, which is first position in ballet. Come up and down. Let's do 10. 10. 1. Good. Okay, shake that out a bit. All right, now let's do jazz stance. So our feet are shoulder width apart, feet are parallel. We're going to come up on the toes and down. Let's do 10 of those. 10. 1. Good. Okay, shake it out. Now I want you to practice coming up on your toes and staying there and balancing, holding onto a chair if you need to, for 15 seconds. Okay, so feet together. We're going to come up and hold it. 15. I'll clock it out. So stay up on those toes if you can. Hold the chair if you need to. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Walk it out. So with this, we're building balance and strength. Okay? Now feet in the shape of the letter V, or first position. Let's come up on the toes and hold it again for 15. Ready? Wait for the clock. Up. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, down. Walk it out. Okay, jazz stance. Feet shoulder width apart. We're We're going to come up on the toes and hold it for 15 seconds. Ready? Up. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Walk it out. All right, now what I'd like to try is let's practice rotating or coming up on our toes and coming back on the heels. So rocking up to the toes, back to the heels. So sideways, toes up, heels up, toes up, okay? What I want you to get out of this exercise is a sense of how far can you go on your front toes and how far can you come on your back and still be stable. So sometimes when you lose your balance and you're a little bit on your heels, you'll know that that's okay as long as you don't go too far back. Let me get a drink of water. Hang on. Drink water as you need to. Okay, here we go. Rocking up on the toes, back on the heels. Forward and back. Hang on to the chair. Good. All right. So now when you're on a bus or a boat, you really need to have your feet not quite so close together. You need to get your balance between your legs, and you have a better base if your feet aren't right together, okay? And if you can shift your weight. Now, if we use the martial arts, your shoulders and your hips are parallel, right? And you're shifting from side to side with parallel feet using your hips. Shift. Good. So next time you're on unstable ground, remember to try and balance with your feet apart so you have room to shift. Okay, you're more stable on your feet, stable base. Okay, so in Tai Chi, this is the 3 pillars, right? Middle, side, middle, side. Good. All right. Now, let's practice walking in tandem. So we're going to step on the left foot, bring the right in front. Now for this, I'd like you to have a chair that you can use as a frame of reference. If you don't need to hold on to it, that's fine, but you may want to know what is flat, okay? Because we're going to turn our head at the end. So heel toe, bring your chair with you if you need to. Heel toe, with a frame of reference, you're going to turn your head. Good, and back. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. With a frame of reference, turn your head. And come forward. 1, 2. Turn your head. Good. All right. Now, let's work on our eyes. So we're going to take our thumb and we're going to bring it out in front. Make sure you have a stable base. Bring your thumb in front. Hold your chin, and we're going to move the thumb to the side. Keeping your eye on it, okay, without moving your head, just your eyes. Come back. Okay, go back out. Come back. Okay, switch hands, other side, come out. If you're doing this seated, that's just fine. Come back and back out. And back in. Okay, so blink that one out, okay? Okay, now the next one. We're going to have our head move back and forth, and our head's going to say no, no, no. But our pointer finger is out in front. Our eyes are watching that pointer finger, and we're shaking no, 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 but our eyes are moving in the socket to watch that finger. Okay, and bring it down and blink it out. Okay, so those are exercises that are working with your eyes and your inner ears And we're kind of messing with your balance in order to help you work on balance issues. All right, now let's see. Next. Okay, let's work on our Tai Chi walk. All right, so this class is not about Tai Chi. I'm not really trying to teach you Tai Chi. What I'm trying to teach you is balance and shifting of weight. So we're on our left foot and we pick up the right. Now, your foot doesn't really matter, but for a frame of reference, I want to give you guidance so you know what I'm doing. We're going to step out to the side, okay? Shift our weight from right to left. Good. You want to sink down a bit. Okay, you're shifting in the hips. Okay. Now we're going to shift to the left. Bring up that right foot. Step in front. You can hold your chair if you need to. Now we're going to shift forward and back. Lifting up that front toe. Forward and back. We're going to roll chi. Bringing your arms around, pushing forward. We're going to transfer all of our weight to that front foot. Bring up that back left toe. Very slowly step forward. Continue the pushing through of chi. Lifting the toe, arms around, and push. Rolling back. Lifting the toe and pushing out. Now we're going to bring all the weight to the back foot. Lifting the toe, push forward. Transfer all of your weight to the front foot. Bring your chair if you need to. Lift up that back foot and step down. Okay, so far what we've done is we've worked on leg strength, we've worked on balance, we worked on inner ear balance with the eyes and doing the eye exercises. We worked on a Tai Chi walk that just helped you remember how to shift weight from leg to leg and slowly move forward. Now what I'd like to do is something called tadas. And so with our feet shoulder width apart, we're going to take the right hand, reach over to that opposite knee, touch the knee, bring the arm up, 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 lift that heel, and do a tada. Okay? And you'll do that on both sides. So ready? We're going to reach across, touch the knee, tada. Let's do 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, hold the chair if you need to, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's change sides, other side. Bring that arm in, touch that right knee with the left hand, come up and out, lifting up that outside heel. Okay, here we go. Let's do 10. 10. Last one. Good. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's do some hip circles. Kind of loosen things up. And other direction. We've also done a lot of ankle work today, standing, using different ballet stances to work on ankle strength. Now let's work on hand strength. And I'm going to get closer to the screen so you can see me and grab a band. All right. So hands out in front. Okay, I'm going to tilt them a little bit so you can see. We're going to rotate our hands so they're flat. Now they're palm up, palm down, palm up. So you're working on that rotation out, trying to improve the rotation you get on your hands. Your hands are very important for holding stairwells, opening jars. We really need strong hands, and they need to work. And they have so many different ways to move, it really behooves you to work on your range of motion. Open and closed. Turning hands over, open and close. Try to fan them. Okay? Now, if your hands don't do this, that's okay. Just do whatever you can do. Whatever works. It's great. Now, let's grab our band. Okay, we're going to fold it in half. And we're going to reel it all in. Like so. If that's super frustrating, you can always stuff it with the other hand, okay? But that's to work on dexterity of your fingers and getting the band to roll up. Now we have a stress roll, okay? We're going to squeeze really hard and release. And squeeze and release. One more. Squeeze, release. Good. Put the band down. Now we're going to use this hand on this shoulder, okay, the arm we haven't used on the arm we have used. We're just going to do V-shaped pinches, okay? Sometimes that feels really good up at the shoulder when you've been lifting weights. Right? Down into the shoulder. Okay, working your way around that arm. Okay, down into the elbow. Good. Into the hand. Okay, into the fingers. Nice. Make a gentle fist. Okay, gently, gently, gently hold. Okay, so you know where my wrist is. Okay, and gently push back. Okay, we're working on this range of motion, but you want to be very gentle. Okay, and back. Okay, and I like to work on each finger very gently, squeeze, bend at the joint. So you're following the direction of your finger. If your finger is bent, you're going to be making a bent finger motion. Don't try to straighten anything. Just try to get the circulation going. Okay, other side, same thing. Open up your band. Hold it, roll it all in. Okay, and if you're ready, we're going to give it a really good squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze. Okay, and release. Use the other hand, V-shaped pinch up at the neck. Okay, nothing that hurts. Think of it as sort of meat tenderizer. Okay, you've done a lot of weightlifting. It's good to kind of work out all those tension, all those tight muscles. Okay, into the arm, into the hand. Okay, gently. Okay, gentle fist, gentle hold. Nothing that's too tough, right? Gentle, gentle. Back and back. Good. Okay, fan out the fingers. Make sure everything's feeling good. Nice. Okay, now the next thing I want to do, well, let's do final stretches, and then I have something kind of a surprise. All right, I'm going to bring my chair, and put 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. Okay, and I'm going to lean forward and lean back. Now, when I lean forward, my back calf is tight in the bottom of the calf. As I lean back, that tightness moves its way up my leg and into my fanny, okay? We're trying to get a good stretch in that back leg, okay? And back. Now as I come up, I'm going to drag that toe with me so it gets a stretch. Switch feet, other foot back. Now no jerky movements, lean forward and come back. And forward, hang on to your chair. You can have the chair in front of you, you couldn't see me if I did that. Lean forward and back. Good. Drag the foot on the way up. Nice. Okay. Like a duck's tail. All right. Now, 3 big breaths. So we're going to bring our hands together, bend down at the knees, breathe in and out. When you can do this seated, just fine. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So thank you all very much. Now what the surprise is some of you had asked me in my class back in March about how much weight you should be lifting. Okay, so I have a funny way to answer that question. Okay, I want to kind of pick this up a bit so you can see me. Let me tilt the screen so I'm not showing feet. All right, how much weight should you be lifting in class? So you want to be lifting enough weight that when I say we're going to do 10, you're like, great, I'll do 10. And when you get to like 3, it's like, oh, 3, 2, 1. Okay? When you get tired, it's an indication, as long as it doesn't hurt. Okay? If you're just really have to push to get through the end ones, that's probably a good weight to be at. But the other way to look at how much weight you lift in a class has to do with a very functional approach. How much weight do you have to lift in your everyday life? So maybe somebody does your grocery shopping for you. Maybe they don't. But everybody has to pick up something. Okay, now this is an empty box, and I'm not trying to advertise the product. But this box, if it were full, would actually weigh 6 pounds and 11 ounces. So picking up this box in your cupboard in the grocery store, you have to be able to lift 6 pounds. So think about that when you're lifting weights in class. What do you have to lift on an everyday basis to make your exercise practical? Okay, somebody asked me, how much does a bottle of wine weigh? This particular bottle of wine, you can see it, it's kind of a pretty straightforward shape. It's not bowed out, it's not champagne, so it's a different bottle. This weighs 2 pounds, 13 ounces. So if you're going to be lifting a bottle of wine that's full, you need to be able to lift at least 2 pounds. All right? Now, this one's kind of fun. Okay, so if you get a drink that's this size, this weighs 1 pound, 10 ounces. So almost 2 pounds, but not quite. Okay, so 1 pound, 10 ounces, 2 pounds, and 13 ounces. This one, anyone care to guess what a 12 pack weighs? So a 12 pack, okay, about that size. A 12 pack weighs 10, find my sticker, 10 pounds, I think. Where did I write it? Yeah, sometimes you have to kind of turn it over too, right? And see how much it weighs. All right, I think it was more than that, actually. All right. I think it's at least 10 pounds. Oh, here it is. So it's 10 pounds and 1.5 ounces. So if you're going to take a pack of this out of the store, you need to be able to lift 10 pounds. A smaller box. So this has 12 cans. This has 8 cans. So this one is 6 pounds, 11 ounces. So that kind of gives you an idea of how to be practical in class. What do you want to lift up? Because you have to carry groceries. So these here is just one of each item. But if you think about it, when they put it in the grocery bag and ask, how is this to lift up? Think about it, it all adds up. So whatever you choose to lift in a class should be based on what you have to lift every day and be pretty practical. Now you can't just go to lifting 10 pounds instantly. You have to work your way up. So you want to start with a weight that you can lift pretty easily. You can get through the 10 reps without being too tired, but you want it to be a little bit of a challenge because you want to be able to lift things up in your daily life. So with that thought, I will leave you until next time. Take care. Have a good day.